Teenagers, head on upstairs. Eli won't be in the teen class much longer. He'll be joining us adults as he's finishing and graduating high school and finishing his school and setting it aside. Done forever with high school. Then it's off to college. Let's see. So, all of you, where are you going, Pete? Oh, we'll wait till you get back. Is this on? Yeah, I did turn it on. Good. We have 3 papers to collect from each of you today. So let me get mine. Where's mine? I put them somewhere. Here's my 3. Here's my 3 papers. Here's my 3. You didn't do yours, Kathy. Why not? Now, mine's a little messy. Yes, you were. I don't know. How many believe her? 2 people believe her. Okay, good. 2. It's 2 or 3 witnesses. It's established. Right. So Zeke wasn't in the class, so he knew that. So you should have 3 papers that we handed out last week that had the Bible verses, and you were to fill them out last week. So who's going to collect them for me? Thank you, Steve. The other Steve. You can save your blank ones, fill them out this week. All right. So Steve's going to come around to collect them from you. And how many actually have them? Raise your hand if you have them. Steve will get them. Brother Minka has his. The sound booth, they don't have any arms. So Chuck had his. Pat has his. So just the old. Is it what? You know, I don't know if maybe you got what? What, Steve? They're retired guys. Steve's not retired. So he's bald, but he's not retired. All right. So we had, that's it. We had, let's see. But I will say this. It's all guys. Me, Steve, Chuck, and Pat. No, it doesn't surprise me. Of course it doesn't, you know. Now the ladies are going to say we're the only ones that need it. Right? Amen. We'll find out because we're going to hand out the quiz now. And there is an error. How many noticed the error? None of you guys wrote down the wrong verse, did you? It's supposed to be 1 John 3:17, not John. Second to the last one on your sheet, it says John 3:17. It's supposed to be 1 John 3:17. Right. I'm talking about your sheets. If you did your homework, right. So it's supposed to be 1 John 3:17, which says what? It says, but whoso, yes, but whoso seeth, no, whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother hath need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him? Now, if you wrote down John 3:17, and if it's on this paper, I'd give you a pass. Did anybody do that? Anybody know John 3:17? For God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, but the world through him might be saved. And that's right. It's right after John 3:16. And you knew that. All right, you ready? Memory verse quiz. Here we go. Here you go. Steve's coming up here. There you are. This poor retired guy. You work awfully hard for a retired guy. Of course, most people I know say when they retire, they end up doing more. So, you didn't do your homework. Did you still have your 3 sheets? So you don't need one? You want to save them? You want to know that? So you want to know that? All right. She didn't do them either. Well, it's so if you don't do well on your memory verse, then it's probably a good reason for that, right? Now, if you do your homework and you still don't do well on your memory verse sheet, you're going to put the verses to the slideshow? Did your husband get one? Oh, he's got one. Good. All right. If you're smart, you'll run down through the verses and put a keyword in each one while you can remember it, and especially the ones that you might struggle with. You two have to further apart. Yep, go ahead and fill out the verses. That we were on joy and contentment. So how many people looked at their quiz in their book? 1, 2, did. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that's pretty good. That's like almost half. Well, not quite, but that's pretty good. And all right, I'm going to give you the answers real quick, then I'm going to hand them out, right? Joy is not happiness. Joy is not based on material things or events. Joy is a continuous state of inner well-being and confidence. It involves a clean heart, constant fellowship, serving gladly, and seeing souls saved. It's not worried about having more, and it's not worried about being someone else. All right, good. Let's hand them out. It's like, yes. I just read them off real quick, just for some of the people who were. Oh, sorry, Kathy. Some who may have studied. That's just a reminder. So, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you haven't studied, maybe you'll get one or two. Hand your paper to somebody else. I think I missed one. And we'll grade them. It's got to be somebody who doesn't like you. So they'll be mean. All right, number 1. Joy is not. No, did anybody switch papers? The sound booth guys, you switch? Huh. There you go. All right. Joy is not what? Happiness. Oh, I had possessions instead of events. Ah, yes. I think you're right. Joy is not based on material items or events. I put possessions. It's the same thing. I said the same thing twice. Yep, I did. Joy indicates a continuous state of inner well-being and confidence. Confidence in who? Jesus Christ or God. Yes, confidence in God, not self-confidence. Self-confidence is not a good thing. Confidence in God. Number 4, joy is not possible outside a right relationship with God. A right relationship with God is characterized by these 4 things. What are they? 1, a clean heart. Number 2, constant fellowship, trying to get you to think about Sunday school outside of Sunday school. Number 3, gladly serving. And number 4, yeah, saved souls. Saved souls. I abbreviated them all. Just I put gladly serving. I put saved souls, constant fellowship, and clean heart. And those things are that. Yes. Why? Clean heart destroys your conscience. Not a constant fellowship means you don't know how. You're not good at it, and now you're always running. Only when God has to come and remind you that He's here. The glad heart in serving God and not complaining or murmuring and why do I, and then seeing souls saved, the greatest joy you'll ever have in your Christian life. Haven't led somebody to Christ in a while? No wonder it's tough, right? It gets hard. Contentment is being satisfied with what you have, not worried about having more. Having more. It's not wrong to have more, right? Why? If God increases your possessions, then you can do more, right? It's nice to have extra because then you can do more, right? But it's not wrong to have more, but I'm not worried about having more. And what's the last one? Contentment also means being satisfied with who you are, not wanting to be somebody else or have their talents or have what they have. If you could take something from somebody else, what would you take? Is there somebody who you look at, you're like, I want that from them? No? I do. What do you want, Abby? You want his truck. Okay. Yes, so his truck, right? Something, right? That's, yeah. What else? Does anybody else ever struggle with things like that? Youth. You would like to have somebody's youth. Whose would you take? You'll take his youth. All right. So now he's an old guy with no truck. All right, poor Chris, man. I tell you what. You'll take his smile. He's always happy, right? Don't you wish you were always that happy? So Chris is now a grumpy-looking old man with no truck. Wow. Wow. My greatest struggle when I daydream and think if I could go take whatever I wanted from somebody else, there's some guys out there I want their brain. I listen to them, and I'm not going to mention Chris, but just kidding, Chris. Just kidding, Chris. Your brain's younger than mine. I take that any day over mine. But there's some guys out there that are just so intellectually brilliant and smart, and I listen to them. And there's some ladies out there. There's one in particular I got in mind right now. Man, is she good with scripture? And they're so smart. I'm like, oh, could you want to just suck their brain out? To think that they're just going to die and all that wisdom and intelligence can be lost off the planet Earth. I listen to some physicists. Oh, to understand physics today. I mean, and quantum theory. Don't you wish you had like a brain that was like capable of that? You know? Oh, how about Rain Man? You ever saw the actual Rain Man? The movie was based on him, and he can read a book both one eye on one page, one on the other, and read the book, and he can read the entire book in minutes. He's like, turn the page. Photographic memory instantly in his brain. Now he has no social ability, autistic, but how many of you give up your social life to have a brain like that? How many of you? Never mind. We'll stop there. But intellect is the thing that I struggle with. Intellect, and then there's sometimes oratory ability. I hear some of the preachers out there. Man, they're so good. So good. Sometimes it's organizational ability. Brother Getch. I don't know if you ever heard him. Oh, homiletically perfect every time he preaches, just like or organizational master. And they're the guys that build huge churches because they're organizational masters. And that kind of stuff. I mean, you guys don't like wish for some of that. I don't want to be taller. I want to be better. That's my trouble. But anyway, we all have our glitches. So, Steve, good job, 100%. I got what, a 90? I missed another one. Did I forget my name? So I got like an 80. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna find something wrong here. What is your name? Question mark. Oh, where is your name? That's what it says. Oh man, because there's no thing there that says name. So go ahead and hand the paper back. And if you fail miserably, if you don't get it, just because you didn't look at it, you probably didn't get many. If you did look at it and study it and still failed miserably, well, what do you say? Try harder. One of the great blessings you'll have in life. One of the great blessings you'll have in life is a brain that doesn't work real well. You know why? Because then you'll have to work. And a lot of very intelligent people don't do well in life because they never learned how to work. And why do you think Hollywood actors are so stupid? Because they when you're that kind of beauty and that kind of talent, life just kind of comes to you, and you just smile your way through it and act your way through it. And not all stupid, but you can't be that bright and be in Hollywood. I mean, they believe Scientology. So take a look at page 86 in your book. Page 86. Oral drills. Oral drills. I don't have any candy. Oh boy, let's see how we do. All right. So we'll keep points between the boys and the girls. All right. So the first one, don't look at them yet. Don't be reading to get any answers yet. What? You got to know the text too. So the first person to stand up and begin speaking. So that gives the youth advantage. All right. So go ahead and number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When I say the number, sit down, Chuck. You can't stand up yet. You don't know what number I'm going to say. The first person to stand up and give me the answer gets it. And if they know the text, say the text. The text is worth 2 points. The right answer is worth 1 point. Guys, girls, you ready? Number 4. You don't know what we're doing? All right, open your book to page 86. Oh, yeah, yeah, look at the look. Oh, you get to look now, yes. Label them 1 through 9, and somebody tell me what number 4 is. What? Yes. Renew a right spirit. You got to finish it. It's a phrase. Spirit within me. Yes. Barb gets it. The girls get 1 point. Where is it found? Just the chapter. No. Psalms 1, 7. Nope. Nope. You forgot one number. You're close. What happened? How'd you do that? All right, boys, it's still open. Somebody find it. Where's it located? Number 4. Psalm what? Psalm 51. Yes. All right. So the boys get. Yes. You said 1. Yes. So girls. I know. I knew it was a misprint. I knew it was a misprint because it's 1, 7 through 13 is where it's in there. Yes. So, all right. Boys got 2. Girls got 1. Number 6. Yes. I mean, it's in 1 John 1. So, all right. Girls get 3 points. Barb is really. She's written it down in here, didn't you, Barb? She's got. All right. Barb's done. All right. No more Barb. All right. She's got the girls 4 points so far. So she's got it written in her book. Smart. She did her. She actually wrote them in her. That's awesome. Amen. Number 8. For he has said, I will never leave thee or forsake thee. Very good. Boys got a point. Where's it found? Yes. Nobody else. I thought somebody else was going to jump in there and say Hebrews 35. And I'll never leave you or forsake you. All right. So it's 4 to 5. Boys. Number 1. Abby. Yep. Finish it. To them that love God. And are called according to his purpose. She got them both. That's 5 points. No, it's 3 points for the girls. Nobody else is going to jump up and say Romans 8:28. You don't have to be too polite, guys. It's competition. I mean, this is competition. You know, you take them out. You know. And let's see, what else did we do? We did that one. So now we're on number 5. Nope, nope. You wrote them down. You already got your team 4 points. You did good. We're counting on the other ladies. Somebody's got to search on their phone. That's smart. Oh, ow is not the first word. Go ahead, Steve. Yes, yes. Found in 1 John 1. The word of life. And the life was manifested, and we have seen it, and do bear witness that that which was with the Father was manifest unto us. Yeah. Woo. You guys know first. Oh, wait, you got 3 points there, Steve. I gave you 1. There you go. Good job, good job, good job. Number 3. Yes. What book? Psalm. Okay, I heard you say 56:3, but I didn't hear you say Psalm. So you did. I trust you. I trust you. And is that correct? Anybody can say, yeah, I verified that is correct. I have to look it up. Yes, I got to underline in my Bible, and of course, most of the chapter is. But yes, what time I am afraid, I will call upon thee, I will trust in thee. Do you say call or trust? Trust. Okay. I always say call. Yeah, it's up there. There it is. Chuck had it up there. All right, good. But yes, yes, boys are smoking them. We did our homework. We're smoking the girls, and if we put Barb back in, you all gonna lose. And number 7. Come on, Chris, help us out here, man. Oh, come on. You know this verse, Philippians. Yes. Boys got one. Where's it found? I told you the book. Just guess the chapter. Rejoice. Yes, good job. Chris got it. He's smart enough to look at the screen. Yeah. Very good, Chris. The last one, number 2. Yes. Yes. 3. Wow. 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 Let's see. 5, 6 plus 6 is 12. 13 plus 5 is 18 for the boys. And girls got 7. And Barb got 4 of those. So, guys. Oh, we didn't do the last one, did we? I don't have a check mark next to it. Of the world, 1 John 2:16. The girls jump with 3 more points, giving them 8 points. Good job. Yes. Martha's like, I got that one. Nailed it. Good job. Well done. If you got any of them, or if you knew any of them, good. Well done. Those are common verses, ones we want to know. Oh, you're ringing the bell? All right, so the bell's going to ring, and next week we're going to pick up on page number 89. If you're watching, you can join us with the quizzes. You can join us if you need a book. Let me know, and we'll get you a book. The books are $20. It's kind of like a game show, wrong. We need a big X to come up on the screen, and so long suffering and patience. Next week we begin page 89, and it's not that long. But we will be adding the memory verse, which is James 1, 3 through 4. Does that let patience have her perfect work, that may be perfect and tired, wanting nothing? Is that what that verse is? James 1, 3 through 4? It sounds like it, right? If finding your faith bringeth patience, only let patience have her perfect work, that may be entire, wanting nothing. I already got it memorized partially. Yay! That makes it easier. So, knowing this, that the trying of our faith, I better read it so I get it, of your faith, not our, the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Oh, that's a great verse. That's a verse you should know. Yeah, let patience, that means allow patience, allow it to work in your life. So long suffering and patience. James chapter 1, verses 3 and 4. We'll be putting on the back of the paper from now on. So we'll begin the back of the sheet. And remember, by the time we're done with this book, you will have 52 verses you could write out. That'll take the whole class period, right? Probably. And so the goal, this is a 52 week, 52 memory verses. And we're going to do them all. We're just going to keep adding. So don't stop. Just start memorizing your verses. If you need one of these sheets, come get one, or just go to the sound booth and say, hey, give me 5, and do one a day this week. And if you do, you will know all 8 of those verses. It's not complicated. Repetition, right? How many of you know 1 Peter 2:9, right? And that's the text, right? But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a strange folk. Oh, a peculiar people, right? How do you know that? Well, you've done it for 13 weeks in a row, right? And you're starting to get to know it. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. So ask a sound booth for 5 of these. Ask them to add the next Bible verse, so that way you can do it on the back, or maybe the next page. I don't care. Paper's cheap. And take it to get 5 copies, go home, and every day this week, fill it out. And you will know these verses just like that. That's all it is. It's not, let me see. Today, I sat down and filled out all 3 sheets. Why? Because I wanted to do it just before class. And it took me 23 minutes and 7 seconds. I timed it, so 23 minutes. That's what we're asking for you. 23 minutes. To do one would be about a third of that. So a third of 23 is what? 23 divided by 3 is what? 7.5 minutes? 7 1/3 minutes? So 7 minutes a day. And you'll have this done. 7 minutes a day, and you'll have 8 verses from the Word of God memorized. That's, how many of you got 7 minutes a day, right? With your 15 minutes of prayer and your 7 minutes of Bible study, don't you have to ring the buzzer again? You did 1, 2, 3? Did you really? Wow. Okay. So 7 minutes. I'm waiting for the next one. All right, you're out of here. Have fun. Have a great day. And we'll see you in a few minutes for church. I have an extra book up here. Anybody knows? Oh,